My son called CPS on me for abuse because I grounded him for skipping school. They took him away and he finally got the freedom he wanted. My 15-year-old son Marcus had been testing me for months. It started when I caught him vaping in the garage. I took his AirPods for a week. He told his baseball coach I threw them at his head. Then I found out he'd been cutting class to hang out at the mall. When I grounded him, he told his aunt I starved him for 3 days. My own sister called me crying, asking what was wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me. I was a single dad doing my best since his mom left when he was 7. I worked double shifts at the warehouse to keep him in travel baseball. I packed his lunches. I drove him to every practice. But Marcus discovered something powerful. He learned that certain words to certain people could destroy me faster than any argument. The school counselor started requesting meetings. Our neighbors stopped making eye contact. Someone keyed my truck in the grocery store parking lot. I heard them whisper child abuser as I walked past. Marcus watched it all happen with this satisfied look on his face, like he was winning a game only he knew the rules to. The final straw came when he skipped school for the 4th time. His attendance was so bad they threatened to fail him. I told him no phone, no friends, no leaving his room except for school and meals until his grades improved. 3 days later, 2 CPS workers knocked on my door. Your son reported physical abuse, the woman said, reading from a folder. He claims you struck him with a closed fist and threatened to do worse. Marcus stood behind them, arms crossed. He looked proud. They searched my house, took photos of his room, asked him to show them any bruises. There were none because there never were any. I'd never touched him. Still, they said they had to investigate. A week later, they returned with a temporary custody order. Marcus had told them he feared for his life. I watched them pack his bag. He high-fived one of the workers like he'd just scored the winning goal. The house went silent. His room stayed exactly how he left it. Dirty clothes on the floor, Monster Energy cans on the desk, that stupid poster of some rapper I'd asked him to take down 100 times. I kept it all the same. Weeks passed. They placed him with a foster family across town, the Hendersons, 4 other kids. Strict rules, mandatory chores, 8 p.m. curfew, no phone after dinner. Marcus called me once, about 3 weeks in. His voice was different. Dad, this place sucks. They make me do dishes every night. Can you talk to someone? I hung up. Meanwhile, CPS kept investigating. They pulled his medical records. Perfect health, steady weight gain. They interviewed his teachers. No signs of abuse, just attitude problems. They checked the closet he claimed I locked him in. It was a coat closet with winter jackets and a vacuum. His story collapsed under the smallest amount of truth. The caseworker called me on a Tuesday. She sounded almost embarrassed. Mr. Williams, we've reviewed everything. None of his allegations were substantiated. He's been asking to come home. I said nothing. She continued. The foster family has also reported some behavioral issues. He's been lying to them too. They've requested he be moved. I let that sit for a moment. Then I asked for 1 more month before he came back. When Marcus finally walked through our front door, he didn't look like the same kid who left. His eyes were tired. His confidence was gone. He stood in the kitchen, staring at his feet. I didn't think they'd actually take me, he said quietly. You didn't think accusing your father of beating you would have consequences? He flinched. I just wanted to do what I wanted. I nodded. How'd that work out? He didn't answer. That night, he sat at dinner and ate everything on his plate without a single complaint. He cleared the table without being asked, loaded the dishwasher. That was his apology. A month later, he came to me with his report card. Straight B's. First time in 2 years. I looked at him. He looked at me. I'm sorry, Dad. I just nodded. Some lessons only stick when they cost you something. He never called CPS again. And when his younger cousin started complaining about his parents' rules last Thanksgiving, Marcus pulled him aside. I heard what he told him through the kitchen door. Trust me, the system doesn't give you freedom. It gives you strangers who don't care if you eat breakfast. That was the moment I knew my son finally grew up.